business as a coach, as an online coach, is a battle of identities. It's a game of identities. And you will grow as a human being faster than you ever would have otherwise. I'm saying this because today is literally the day after my birthday. It's a Tuesday, and I'm supposed to be doing my YouTube videos on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so I get 3 out a week. But I didn't get one out yesterday. I didn't get a lot of stuff done yesterday. I only posted like 1 story on Instagram. And with my rule, it's like, hey, if you didn't agree to change your plan prior to that day, you can't change it when the day arrives. And I didn't do it. So the next step is, hey, now you either need to do something different, something more, something better, some way to make up for going against your identity as the one who gets things done. So I'm here finishing up one of the last things I need to do, even though it's late, just to preserve who I am and my identity. And funny enough, one of those things was posting more stories. And one of my stories was just me doing like handstand push-ups, because I do that every day. I didn't do that this morning. And I broke a record. So I'm in a state of like, man, I'm making sure I'm staying with my identity. You know what I mean? I'm pushing forward, I'm growing, and I just even push past some physical limits. But then, like I told myself I wouldn't keep doing, I read a comment on Instagram. Yeah, you know. So of course it put me down a little bit. But interesting thing about this comment, I don't remember exactly what it said, but I do remember it wasn't opinionated. It was negative, but it wasn't opinionated. He just stated true, negative facts about my current position in business. And thank God I had enough personal growth to be able to absorb this in an okay way, in a respectable manner. I was like, okay, let me actually analyze this as the stuff that I need to improve on. And it brought me to confronting with the fact that just because me now, with a reinforced identity, it's starting to rain more again, with a reinforced identity, and being someone who gets it done no matter what, which not too long ago wasn't really me, if I'm gonna be honest. It doesn't stop there. It doesn't stop there. If you are the guy who shows up to every workout, if you are the guy who makes sure to get things done, it doesn't stop there, because showing up, okay, that's the first part of the battle. I'm past that. It's not just showing up, it's also then executing. Well, no, I guess I'm not too far past that. Then it's making sure you're executing with intention. And then after that, it's making sure that intention isn't just put out, but provides the correct output. Like the quality of your input creates the right output. So I mean that in the sense that I've been posting like 1 Instagram reel every single day, 3 YouTube videos a week, going for quantity, right? Because it's my understanding that, like the story of the pottery class, you make more, eventually they just get better, and they're gonna be better than if you were just focusing on making one to be perfect. You know what I mean? Like you're going to get better at a faster rate by just producing sheer volume. But then I realized, well, okay, I don't know if you've heard the pottery cat class like analogy. You should have. It's Alex Ramosi, big dude. But if I walked into that pottery class, and to the kids who were just making sheer volume of pottery, I was like, it's kind of messed up, but like gun to the kid's head, like, make more pots. Do you think that last pot's gonna be a quality pot? Yes, it's the stress of, for some reason, this kid just walked into a school with a gun. So maybe I shouldn't be, making school shooting jokes now that I realize it's kind of what, no, it's not. It wasn't that. I just made it worse. Anyway, my point is that if you just go sheer quantity, quality will not increase. And if you just go max quality for just one, it's not going to be that good quality. So along the slider of quantity and quality, you want to be further to the quantity side, but make sure you don't take away quality. Because you've heard of the 1% rule. You understand progressive overload. You need to be able to put out that quantity, put in your inputs, and have space to improve. That's making sure you're either, for like working out, just tracking what you do so you know you progressively overload and get better. That's also having recovery time so that your muscles can recover. Like, you don't just hammer out like, I need more mind to muscle connection. It's a skill. I just need more mind to muscle connection. It's like, no, there's more than that. You actually have to get better, get stronger, and you have to give that time and attention. So the way I'm looking at the business right now is, though I was taking more of a testing quantity vision, because a friend of mine was experimenting with that as well. I was like, oh, I'll try it too. I think for me right now, at our current stage in business, we need to focus on a little bit more quality, just because I know me and Justin, like, we have the knowledge to produce more quality work. We understand our business, we understand what we're doing, but our ability to communicate that and put that out on paper isn't as strong as I would want it to be at the moment. And that's less because it's not because we don't have it, it's because we don't have the time to really just write it out and just put it out there. So even with this, if I had more time to think of what I wanted to say and really craft a better video for you guys, you'd have a lot more value more frequently, even though in total it would be less frequently to get any videos. So that's kind of where I'm looking. So if I see you guys as far as growing your online fitness coaching businesses, and honestly this applies to anyone in business, but quantity is good. I know people who get out crazy amounts of reels a day, but if it never improves, you're gonna be stagnant. If it never improves, you're like me, who just walked into a school and I'm gonna stop there and made kids like create pots like crazy quickly, and there's no improvement. So make sure that you're controlling what you're doing for quality versus quantity. Even if you're going pure quality for some reason, you don't want to just go quality. You want to have some repetition in there. You don't want to go just repetition. You have to have some focus on improvement, just like you do in your fitness journey. But that's the main message. That's what I want to bring to you guys, because that's what I'm implementing. That's what I'm changing. And yeah, hit us up on Instagram if you got any questions. Peace.